You could see it written all over his face there. But the raging bull.
That's the way he wanted. You can see the pictures there of Chris Mason already looking at odds with himself, and this is this guy's problem. It's his temperament. He can get rattled. He's a much better front runner than he is chaser.
40.
Widely regarded, Chris Mason, as one of the most naturally talented darts players, and he's been on the scene for a while now, of course. But this man, a relative newcomer,
125.
in control of the game so far, but still very early days.
Yes, we really thought that Chris Mason could go all the way to the top, and it would be good for the game because the guy has got
58.
charisma. But he's just fallen short, and it's been temperament, one would suggest, that has let him down.
41.
Well, he was on form on Monday against Osborne, wasn't he, Colin Osborne? A 1-5-4 finish killed off the game where this man is concerned. He's got to step up to the plate now, up the ante, and he's doing it here. Can he get his first maximum of the match? It's maximum man Mason. Magnificent.
Yes, and Jenkins can play better than this. Lorna Mason there looking reflective. You can see what Mason thinks of that. He is disgusted
45.
with himself. Not playing. This is the problem with Mason. You never know if he's going to be a statue or a pigeon.
60.
Jenkins did not take advantage there when he should have done. And now Mason.
Mason battling to save this set.
100.
Best of 5, we would remind you. 174 Jenkins out of reach as a finish, so Mason will be back. 54 now left.
134.
Which leaves him double top and puts all the pressure in the world on Chris Mason on this 78 finish.
20 for tops now for Mason. Gets the 20. Can he get there and keep his hopes alive here? Yes, he can. Keeps the set alive. And that was a good shot because he was under severe pressure. The bull, Terry Jenkins, was breathing down his neck, waiting to pounce, and he responded in style.
And this is better for Mason. He'll be feeling better within himself. Fine start here.
160.
Big start here. 160 sets up the tantalising thought. The 9-dart finish is a feasibility.
60.
Needs another 3 trebles, big ones. Mason. Yes. Yes. Needs the next one.
140.
He was thinking about it. There was a £15,000 bonus for a 9-dart finish. We've never seen a 9-darter starting and finishing on a double. And Mason was 5 darts into that, halfway home there, Nigel. He set himself up beautifully to square the set, but...
And surely that's the most important thing. He would have loved it, of course, but he is setting himself up. And this man Jenkins is starting on the doubles a whole lot better than he was against Wayne Jones 48 hours ago.
100. Prix requires 62.
Could be an 11-dart finish here. 12 would be suitable and acceptable. Double top for Chris Mason.
Game shot on the 4th flag. Chris Mason. 5th flag is table throw.
Mason draws level with that dart.
Yep, developing into quite a game. So we're into the deciding leg of the first set. Mason's definitely stepped it up. He's the better player at the moment.
100.
Yes. consciously is getting a grip of his emotions in a match. You can see that. Once upon a time, he was playing to the gallery, and a gamut of emotions he was running. It was visible. Now it's almost a form of self-hypnosis, keeping himself focused. But he's done well in this set. It looked like he was at odds early on, but he's pulled it back to 2-2 and looking pretty healthy here. Well, look at the room in that bed for a third one.
Just as I said, Chris Mason was the better player. Terry Jenkins steps up and gets his second maximum of the match.
59.
There's so much room in the bed. You could have got Goldilocks and the Three Bears in there alongside the darts.
Perfect stacking from Jenkins
on
his last visit.
A little purple patch over here, just at the critical point of the set.
Good quality so far in this game. Jenkins started the better. Mason's bounced back. He's looking a lot happier with life in this first set of the match. Jenkins, though. Treble 15 tops is the option. Talking himself through the option there. Tops for the set then for Terry Jenkins. What a topsy-turvy set that was, and what a start to this second round match at the City West. More World Grand Prix darts on the way next.
First leg. It's Chris to throw. Game on.
Mason steps up first then, the start of the second set of this match, and really was a topsy-turvy contest. He's away early as well on the double, and that's a great start for Mason, laying the marker down. Jenkins has to score early on here now in response. Mason with the throw, remember.
No score.
And Jenkins already in trouble at the start of this leg.
So will it be the panache of Mason or the precision of Terry Jenkins which will prevail?
100.
Mason, whose finishing over the years has at times been pretty sensational, is checking out 67 success percent rate at the moment. So the message is quite clear for Terry Jenkins. If you let this guy have a look at a double, he'll punish you.
Jenkins still not away yet, still yet to trouble the scorers. One set up so far this leg.
No score.
Out of reach.
Terry Jenkins didn't want that break, did he? And it's Mason who's bounced back off the break much more successfully.
60.
Still not scored yet, Terry Jenkins. Needs to hit the double. Might only be consolation when he does. Finally, he's there.
100. Pushing power 120.
Earlier this evening, we saw Mark Dudbridge give his opponent, Andy Jenkins, a 9-dart start and still come back to win a quite remarkable leg and the match on the strength of it. Mason moodily thinking it out. You can almost hear his mind ticking over.
43.
Mason steps up then to go one leg up here. Second set. Double 10 he needs now.
60.
Still he'll return, and Jenkins a mile behind.
Regretting that sluggish start. All he can do,
120.
pile in and hope that Mason misses. And that is the target he's after, and he doesn't miss.
Chris Mason.